Meet 22-year-old Johan Jose Rangel Martinez and 26-year-old Franklin Jose Pena Ramos. Now, these are the two men responsible for the unaliving of 12-year-old Joselyn Nungaray. Now, these two men have been captured and they've already been charged. So ICE released a statement saying that these two men were both illegal immigrants from Venezuela who had been detained and released by the U.S. Border Patrol a month before this tragic this tragic event took place. Now, Miss Joselyn, according to reports, they say she had snuck out of her home on Sunday night and was last seen on a surveillance footage entering a 7-Eleven just after midnight. And in the video, she was seen talking to these two guys right before they entered the store. And apparently they lured her out to a bridge where they, unfortunately they strangled this young lady and, threw her over into the creek. Now, Martinez and Pena, they both illegally entered the U.S. without inspection, parole, or admission by a U.S. immigration officer on an unknown date at an unknown location. And on March 14th, Martinez was apprehended by the U.S. Border Patrol near El Paso, Texas. And that same day, he was released on an order of recognizance with the notice to appear. And Pena was apprehended by the U.S. Border Patrol on May 28th near El Paso, Texas. And he was also released on an order of recognizance with the notice to appear that same day he was apprehended. Now listen, Joe. I want you to wake up and do something about this immigration problem. Because it's just done got out of hand. And every time I turn on the news, it seems like I watch the news every day. But it seemed like the last week or so, I done turned on the news and it's some migrant done jumped on somebody's back, done busting them upside the head. If they ain't down up there in New York, busting folks upside the head on mopeds, taking their wallets and stuff. If they ain't doing that, they in a park jumping on somebody's back, holding folks down, violating them. What is going on? And I ain't picking on these people, but it seems like a lot of these people, what they saying, what I've heard people say is that they've been letting a lot of these prisoners out of these Venezuelan jails, letting them out, sending them over here, and I'm starting to believe it. Because I'm seeing a lot of y'all in the news jumping on folks, unaliving folks like it ain't nothing. And these kids, y'all are doing this to keep the children. This poor 12-year-old girl. Now, it's dangerous to be out on the street at night. A grown woman is dangerous for her to be on the street at night. But we already have enough stuff going on in this country. And this problem is not getting any better. And I don't know why. It's nobody's taking it serious. And I'm getting scared. Because it's a lot going on, and you having people coming over here and like by the hundreds of thousands of people coming over and they just walking up in here. You don't know. And like I say, I'm starting to believe that a lot of the bad people are coming. They sending a lot of bad people, and I'm not saying that all of them are bad, but they just doing the most. And this poor 12-year-old girl, I watched her mama talking. Her mama was talking to a news channel yesterday or the day before, and she was just empty inside. I could feel her pain because she was just heartbroken. And these two raunchy tail men done lured this little girl under a bridge and kept her up under there for 2 hours. And Lord, no, I could imagine what the fear she was feeling. And she had to look at these two dirty skunks, the last people that she seen before she went on to heaven. That's crazy. And then they was interviewing people at their apartment complex because they were staying over there by Greens Point. off of Northborough Road or something like that. Now I know about Greens Point. I never lived over there, but I know about that area because I was over there some years ago and almost got robbed going to the store. And I haven't been in Greens Point for over 5 years. Seem like it's dangerous over there to begin with. But the people at the apartment complex say that these guys would stand on the patio harassing women as they walk by. I could not live. Like, let me tell you something. I know, I've seen the apartments that they live in. I know exactly where it's at. I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I'd rather sleep in my car before I live, and I know I can't judge everybody's situation, but I'm some of these apartments, you don't know who could be your next door neighbor. Now you got two maniacs living next to you. And they could have easily watched a young lady go to her apartment and jumped on her back and pushed her on up in her apartment. And they ain't gonna tell them what they done did over in Venezuela. And they running up over here. And like I said, I'm not judging nobody, but Lord Jesus, Lord knows America already have enough. We have enough. We already looking over our backs. But then it's like here just piling more on to it, just piling it on. And I don't know what Joe up there in that White House doing. He taking a nap or whatever, but he better wake up. Somebody needs to do something about this. They up there knocking the police in the head in New York and Chicago, in the park, jumping on people, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. But, God bless this young lady's soul, and I feel for her family.